Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Hot Combs and Popcorn podcast. For those who don't know, my name is Bobby,
I'm Danielle.
And I'm Bree.
and one of the things we like to do here on this podcast is review movies and television shows and Black culture that we should have seen by now, but we just haven't. And at the end, we discuss our thoughts and feelings as millennials, and we rate the movies on a scale from 1 to 5 hot combs. Today, we're reviewing Blacula, written by Joan Torres, Raymond Koenig, and Richard Glauner, directed by William Crane. It's starring William Marshall, Denise Nicholas, Vanette McGee, Gordon Pinsett, Thalmus Rasulala, the Hughes Corporation, and many more. Thalmus, I'm so sorry. Anyway, Blacula has a release date of July 26, 1972, is rated PG, and has a runtime of 1 hour and 33 minutes.
PG-13.
I was like PG.
PG-13.
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 Asterisk, PG-13.
Asterisk, PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
Blacula follows African prince Mamuwalde, who was turned into a vampire by Dracula, forbidden to an eternal life of suffering after he is locked in a coffin. However, 200 years later, his coffin is opened after being bought from an auction house, and he begins to wreak havoc all over Los Angeles. So, you know what we came here to do, ladies. What are our thoughts on Blacula? Yeah.
I was bored. In the beginning, it was going in the beginning. We were talking about abolishing the slave trade. We were, there was drama, there was things happening. And then as the movie got on, I was confused. I was bored. I was checking to see when the time was up. And then I realized I'm like halfway through the movie. I have another half of the movie left. So
Great.
That's it. That's the review.
That's it.
I feel that it very much deserves the ratings that it has. Yes. I feel that it was like cute. And then I just started taking hot combs away the longer. It was just like a thing. And I was like, huh. And around the hour mark, I was like, so this should be wrapping up, huh? Oh, no, we got 30 more minutes. I was like, huh, this is all right. Okay, we're still going. I will give my comments and concerns as we hit them, but it was fine.
It was fine.
Yes, I would have to agree. And the thing is a 90-minute movie for me, perfect. We in and we out. But for this one, it could have been a solid 60 minutes, 45 minutes.
45
would have been perfect. Perfect. Like all the extra dialogue, all the extra him just soaking around did not need to happen.
No.
I feel like at the 1 hour point, there was just like a moment where we could have skipped all the way to the warehouse and it would have made the same story. I feel like there was too much story progression to the point where at the 1 hour mark, you thought it was about to be over. And then it kind of just dragged until we got like to the very end big scene, which I have comments on. But I was just like, this is a perfectly timed movie. But like you said, I feel like it was just so much progression to the hour mark, and then it just kind of like plateaued. And then like 20 minutes later, we're at the end scene. And I was just like, well, what more could there be to talk about? They had me up until like the hour, and then hot combs started coming off.
Yeah, absolutely. So should we just jump into the highlights then, or should we start with lowlights today?
You moderator. You whatever you want to do.
let's do the highlights first. Let's start on a high note and then we can drag it into the ground.
Like the movie.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. So my first highlight was title screen. I loved it. The bat animation.
Love.
Yeah, cute.
I was like,
cute.
oh,
Beautiful.
Okay, because remember last 1970s movie we watched was Shaft. And if I could have given it a negative hot home, I would have. But I didn't do that. So we were already above Shaft by the time I was like, oh wow. I was like, okay, so he got bit by Dracula. Dracula was like slave trade. Ha, that's still happening. You just had to die. And I was like, wow. The caucasity, right?
Mm-hmm,
and then he bit him and put him in the thing. And then the bat animation in the beginning, it was giving me like Flintstones, like Jetsons type of air. I was like, oh, this is I love.
It was cute.
It was a cute time.
It was cute. It was long, but it was
very
cute.
long.
I have said this in a previous episode. I love when they do the credits beforehand. Love that. They don't
same.
doing that anymore.
We need to bring that back.
I bring it back because if you're gonna have a end credit scene or whatever, just have that at the end. We don't need the credits. Like, just do the credits in the beginning. But anyways, I love that as well. I also thought the makeup for, I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't remember any of their names. The Princess Wife, her makeup.
Lula.
Yeah, her.
Layla?
Yep, sure.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Makeup was flawless. His makeup
on point. I have a note about that.
Dracula. I was here for it. I was here for his makeup.
He looked like he did not look like a vampire. He looked like a zombie to me. An ashy zombie.
Now we're just talking about makeup in the 70s. Now we're just talking about black.
True. They were all ashy
in the makeup industry because I'm sorry, but a lot of people from the 70s look ashy. A lot of black people, a lot of people of color just kind of have the ash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But she looked great. She looked fantastic.
She did.
Love that.
Okay, so
pause.
My other one, I wasn't like completely sure, but I was like, oh, a gay couple, that is progressive. I was like, wow, the 70s.
Oh yeah, the 70s. Come on.
I was surprised until the F word started getting told, and I was like, okay, we're back to the 70s.
Yeah,
we are in the right time period.
It was getting thrown left and right. I said, damn, I forgot.
I was like, back to reality. Because, at first I wasn't sure if they was in a relationship in the beginning. Because, they didn't play them as the, like, stereotypical gay flamboyant couple, But I was like, oh, wow. Now, it did not dawn on me that they were the first people to die. That was very much a thing I saw. And noted, but I thought it was very progressive that they had a gay couple in the film. They tricked me, and then they said the F word, and I was like, oh yeah, well, that's the 70s. Yeah.
I had a couple of highlights, literally a couple. The first thing I said was I knew this would be good from the beginning when he was fucking up those white people. And then about 2 minutes later, I wrote down, never mind, this is actually very corny. But he was still getting them in the beginning. It was very high hopes. I also put Tina's fashion, top tier, bomb. She looked good. Just across the board. We loved it. Yeah.
I like the cinematography. That was cute. The picture scene when she was like developing the pictures, I was like, oh, this is cute.
That was cool. That was cool. The red light.
Again, the movie was cute up until like the hour mark. Like all of the highlights for me was in there. Once they figured out that Mama Walde
Oh,
once they found out that
Mamu.
he was like a vampire, I was like, okay, so we gone. And then it was just like drag. And then we chasing the girl and da 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 da. But everything else, like I said, all the like important stuff happened the first hour. And I was like, oh, okay. Like I see the friendship. I love me a good vampire movie. So then people start missing out of coffins and stuff. And I was like, yes, this is what I expect to see. I thought it was extremely funny that he was wreaking havoc the way he was. He was just going from person to person and was like,
no
I
mercy.
want you. And I was just like, are you trying to create like a vampire society out here? Like,
you know what? I'm kind of here for it. I do like vampire movies in general. Twilight had me on a chokehold when I was, just a prepubescent. So
Team Switzerland, I'm Team Switzerland. Just throwing
it out okay, no, I'm gonna need you to pick a side.
No.
Okay, well, no. Anyway.
Team Switzerland.
I'm Team Jacob. So
you're Team Jacob? Girl, I'm Team Edward.
This is why I'm Team Switzerland.
Ugly.
Team Edward. Yikes.
I am against the final movie though. Thought that was stupid. Didn't read the books. Didn't know it was a dream. But I was like, wow, there's a lot happening. Anti that.
I was gagged. I'm not gonna lie. I was gagged in the theater.
I'm sure you were, Bobby. I'm sure
I definitely did not see that in the theater.
Screaming at the top of my lungs. I didn't see any of
them in the theater.
So. I didn't either. No, I think I saw maybe Twilight Part 1. I don't know. Things were getting a little, you know how I feel about underage things, and things were getting a little dicey at some point with her and Edward. And I was like, what's happening? What's going on? Why is Lava Boy in this?
It was kind of toxic,
Dark boy.
Looking back as an adult, it was very toxic, but 13-year-old me didn't give a shit. I didn't. That was my shit. And wait, yeah, hold on. Let me bring it back to Blacula because we have more to say about Twilight than we do about Blacula.
It's true.
That says a lot. But with that being said, Twilight...
It's just very straightforward. I think Blacula was just a very straightforward movie. It wasn't a whole lot of guessing.
Yeah, there's not really, clearly, I feel like you could guess the plot without seeing the movie about a vampire who is turned by Dracula, then wakes up however many years later, kills everybody. The detectives don't want to believe it's real, but they know in the back of their heads. Next thing you know, he gets out. No, falls in love with a beautiful woman. Then he gets outed. And then the lady wants to be a vampire with him. And then it doesn't work out. Then they both, they get unalived. So,
by the way, I mean, unalived is one of my favorite things to come out of Twitter. I think that's a funny word. I think that is so funny to say what people be trying to say with unalive. I just think it is hilarious. Yes.
Danielle.
Yes. I have one more highlight.
Oh, okay.
Just one. The little music scene, the little, singing in the club thing. That was cute.
Yeah.
The little.
Oh,
that was the.
That was fun.
The group that's listed as like a part of the cast. That's like a real group in real life.
Oh, the Hughes Corporation.
Yeah, that was them. It seemed like they were a little too put together to be like some background extras, but I liked how the music coordinated with the movie. That was cute. I like that. Yeah, they did. They got paid well.
Yeah, and they're still working. They have their stuff in The Marvelous Miss Maisel, The Martian.
They were getting it. They had the moves. They were. I was like, okay,
good for them.
Yeah,
I like that. That was cute.
Wow, Blacula is their first ever credit.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Things came out of the Blaxploitation era.
See, good things. Yeah, good things happen.
Not this movie, but
not this movie. So, with that being said, let's get into the lowlights. I mean, this is why we're here. Let us commence. What did y'all not like about this movie?
So much.
Okay,
you take it away. I don't
take it away, Danielle.
It seems like Danielle is ready and prepared to speak her opinion.
Well, the first thing in the first 5 minutes of the movie, we talking about the dark continent, which I don't like. I don't like it being said like that, the way it was said.
Obviously, I didn't even catch that. Yeah. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, they had said it.
Wow. Well, 70s. That feels right.
Mm-hmm. This man said the prince's wife, whose name I don't know. Sorry, girl.
Luva. It's Luva.
Luva. Okay, was delicious and could be an addition to his home. And I was like furniture or okay.
She was finna be a servant. She was finna be one of his wives. Absolutely, that is what's finna happen.
Yeah.
Was he gonna try and turn her into a vampire too?
Yeah, I think he was.
But then he killed her. Yeah.
Okay.
She was finna be with him for life.
I had a lot of confusion in this movie, like an astronomical a lot.
Let's get into your confusion, because like I said, it was a very straightforward movie to me.
Why? Okay. So he turns Blacula into Blacula, right?
True.
Is he dead? Because wouldn't he still be Dracula? Where is he?
What do you mean? He's in Transylvania. This movie takes place in LA.
No. But where's the white Dracula?
In Transylvania.
He's in Transylvania.
So he's still alive.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Remember, his coffin gets sold and moved to LA. So like he just made him be dead for the rest of his life. And then he ended up in LA because his coffin got sold in the auction house.
Right. But the auction house was his house. Like that was the house. And they were like going through and they were like selling everything. So I'm like, well, where is Dracula? It
was daytime.
Is that possible?
I'm pretty sure it was
happened in Transylvania.
That's what
maybe they sold it during the daytime, so he was hiding.
No, but no. What I'm saying is when he changed the black dude into Blacula, they were in Transylvania when that happened.
Right. But they
were in a warehouse. His coffin was in a warehouse in LA. It was not in.
No. Okay. But remember that they went into the house. They went downstairs into the little whatever, and the couple, they were like, "Oh, like this stuff will be cool, blah blah blah." Like, is this included in the deal? You can't back out now.
Are you talking about Mama Walde and Luva?
I'm going to Wikipedia because I do not believe that was.
Or you're talking about the gay couple?
The gay couple. They went with the guy that was doing the auction.
They did go to Transylvania, yeah, right?
Are you ready? Okay, yeah. I'm assuming they were just in Transylvania, but the coffin got shipped to LA. So,
but where's
I guess
Dracula?
He just didn't want.
Dracula.
Why do you care where Dracula is? I don't know.
This is about Blacula.
So Dracula, I'm gonna say Dracula's dead then, because
I think that I just feel like after he turned Blacula into Blacula, he had no purpose being in the movie. So the writers just said, fuck it. And we're just hoping that we didn't ask questions.
Well,
I think that's what happened.
I didn't ask questions.
I have questions because that don't make sense to me. But
did you want to see Dracula kill them instead?
No, but I just want closure. Like, where is this man? Where is he?
Well, I don't know what the hell. I don't know how to help
Dracula. Dracula, where you at?
We don't know.
Anyways, that was the first thing I was confused about. The next thing I was confused about, maybe I missed something, which is possible because like I said, I was bored and I started looking at my phone at one point. But the scene where they're in the club and the man,
Mama Walde,
him, yeah, he is talking to the girl,
Tina,
right?
Tina, and she's like, "Oh, you should come and sit at our table," blah blah. And I'm like, "But wasn't he just like chasing you the other day, and now you're friends with him, and you're inviting him to sit at your table? Where did this come from? How do you know this man? You just inviting a random man. I'm sorry. Maybe it's me.
I just assume all behavior like that is just the 70s. They seem to be very reckless with their safety. They was doing the cocaine. That's not it.
The cocaine.
They were not doing the kitchen. I'm sorry. They was doing the cocaines. Okay. They were doing the cocaine.
Okay.
They were living a different life.
Miss Tina.
I don't know. Tina, I mean, look at what happened to her.
She had some interesting judgment.
She didn't
have
a different lifestyle, clearly.
Because I got a note about her.
What you got?
He said, so he just walks up to her, you know, when he can finally get a chance to talk to her, and he says, so I think you're my reincarnated wife. And she doesn't hesitate on questioning it. She just accepts it. And she goes, what? What do you mean? I'm your wife? How could that be? Tina girl, it was true, but how did she just willingly accept this information and then want to be with him immediately afterwards? I don't know. I don't know where like the bud of love was planted. I don't know where that spark came from her. Like they didn't really explain why she just loved him
right
immediately.
As we saw with Shaft, there was not a lot of good writing that came out of the Blaxploitation era.
Clearly.
Yeah, no. Because that was very confusing. But I'm not going to lie. As the movie progressed, I kind of started to ship it a little bit. Like, I kind of wanted them to end up together because I was like, you know what? Fine. If they want to be together, be together. Whatever.
We're here.
We're already here.
She's accepted that he's a vampire. What do you want me to do?
Exactly. That's like the fatal flaw. So if you want to be a vampire girl, get your Bella on and go for it.
Yeah, this is screaming Team Edward right now. This is just,
That's why I am Switzerland.
This is the Team Edward in me. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I was just telling Danielle, like my favorite childhood movie is The Little Vampire from Disney. Once I saw that movie, I knew I had a thing with vampires. And that's okay. I wanted a vampire to just whisk me away when I was 8 out of my room.
I saw The Little Vampire, but I don't remember.
I haven't seen it.
I was like, yes, this is my Peter Pan. Clearly, this is my generation's Peter Pan.
Wait, I have seen this.
It's so
with
cute.
That little boy that was in that other movie.
Yeah,
not Chicken Little.
The Stuart Little boy. It's the Stuart Little boy.
Stuart Little. Yes.
Yes.
Aww.
So I have a question, Bree.
Yeah.
You like vampires and stuff. So if old dude Blacula comes knocking on your door, shows you a fang, like, are you gonna be like,
yep. Have you seen the dating pool has pee in it? Okay. If a vampire came to my door and was like, yo, I want to do the thing with you, I'd be like, here, you see
this specific one?
How nice it looks.
This man was.
I didn't say he looked like Blacula. No, I don't want no 1970s.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. But that was considered attractive back then. If there was a modern age Blacula that came to my door and was like, you are my reincarnated wife, I want to make you a vampire, I'd be like
a Kofi. Come on, Kofi.
Yes.
Girl.
Thank you. Bobby gets it.
Bobby,
yes.
Because I'm here for
Stranger
it. Okay,
things have happened.
This neck is warm. This neck is fruitful.
Hello. Do you see? This neck gets scrubbed every day.
Okay, every day. I
everything. Period.
Have you? Yes. On the record, yes. If a vampire man, there was a real vampire, not just a cannibalist, because no, don't come to my doorstep with that. But if it was a real vampire that was like, you are my reincarnated wife, I want to make you a vampire. You're telling me you would not want to be a vampire?
I would kind of do it.
Absolutely.
It sounds like fun.
It sounds like a ball you get to live for. Like, have you seen the world we live in?
Yes.
I feel like Tina had that same mindset, and look where she ended up, in a coffin.
Okay, I have notes about that. And just because you become a vampire don't mean you become stupid. Okay. I didn't say I'd be stupid.
Also, like, I'm not to bring it back to Twilight, but I would want to sparkle. I wouldn't want to burn up. And I feel like I get that choice.
You would run fast. Okay.
I can run fast.
Mm-hmm. Some of them have powers. Old girl had the power. Strength. She could look into the future. That's what the whole fucking season of the finale was her dream about heads getting cut off and shit.
Right.
You could have powers. Absolutely. Would I be dumb as a vampire? No. Would I wreak havoc? Possibly.
Okay.
I would for funsies.
I would for sure bite black people all the time. I'd be like, this is our reparations.
Yeah, like we're coming back and we're coming back hard.
We're coming back hard. We don't die. Now what? We don't die.
And you know what? I'm so happy you said that because I had written that in my notes. I said, "Oh, he's turned the black people into vampires." I'm kind of here for it.
Oh, yes.
He's
Yes.
building a small army. We're gonna take the shit back.
Thank you. You gotta have. I mean, this I don't see, and you don't even have to do the whole incest thing because there's black people in the world. You know, you could just keep turning people into vampires, and it'd be you have vampire babies. I don't. Yes. My answer is yes. If a modern day not looking like him,
not looking
black
like
man
him.
Dracula,
If Michael B. Jordan or Kofi,
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. My answer is yes. It don't as long as he's fine. Yes. If a John Boyega came to my door and was like, John. I'm a vampire. Yes. If Trevante Rhodes, yes. If Yaya, yes. If Jonathan Majors,
yes.
If
come on.
Keith, what's his name? What's the one from Atlanta?
Lakeith Stanfield.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
I'll do anything for Lakeith.
Yes. Yes. Did you need another yes? Yes.
Okay.
Sí. Por favor.
Mm-hmm. We learn in Spanish. If y'all didn't know, we
we learn
in Spanish. So
we bilingual.
We bilingual.
So absolutely. Anyway.
Let me see before yes, I don't know how to say I want to live forever in Spanish, but whatever that is, I think it's like some yo quiero vivir, but I don't know what the forever party is.
Por todos.
Sure. Maybe. Every day, love it.
Come on, bilingual.
Siempre.
Siempre. Okay, yo quiero vivir siempre, or siempre vivir, or whatever, it'd be doing the switch. That, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Call me Tina.
Yes. Come on, Tina.
You lost me.
Tina knows a good thing when she sees it.
She does. Now, I didn't say risk your life for him at the end. That's not in the contract.
That was a lot. She could have escaped.
Tina says she loved this man after 2 days. 2.
I feel like Bella. It's not. Yes.
Bella, where you been, Loca?
Thank you. Tina. Okay. Have you? Yes.
No.
Yes.
Tina was ready to risk it all.
She was.
What else do we have to do? Look at society. It's nothing better to do.
I'm sorry. Someone's
going to pay for high gas.
Telling me that I'm their wife reincarnated and that he wants me to come with him, but I have to come willingly. And Danielle, this, that, and the third. No.
You can fly. You will be able to fly.
Brianna.
I could just fly to Cabo. I could fly to New York.
Not Cabo.
Yes, this would be my superpower.
Take my ass to Jamaica. Meet another fine man. Turn him. And now I got me an army.
Continental. I'm trying to get us to understand. There's so many perks to being a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Silver bullets don't exist. Okay?
Okay, the garlic shit, that's old school.
I love garlic. Give me the garlic bread. Okay? Yes.
Not the shades.
I don't care because call me Tina. Call me Tina Bella if you need to.
Ooh, okay. Tina Bella. That's kind of a nice name.
Bobby. Tina Bella.
Bobby.
Tina Bella. Okay.
It kind of is.
Bobby. No.
Yes.
It is.
You can fly. Have you seen the prices in the airports?
Expensive.
Have you not seen the flights? It's expensive.
And not only that, but you could also just hold your breath and swim across the ocean and get there in 5 minutes.
You could sneak. Okay, be here with me.
Mm-hmm.
Be here with me.
Okay.
You could sneak into Beyonce's rehearsals for this Renaissance World Tour.
Oh,
do you know how much shit you could find out about as a bat?
Oh my God.
Literally be a fly on the wall.
Not only that, you could be in the tour.
You could just sit on the stage. This what I would do. If I was a bat, I would steal my size costume. I would watch the rehearsals and I would be a backup dancer on the day of. I would just pop up. They don't know how I got there. They don't know who I am. She would try to kick me. Boom, I'm a bat. Don't nobody know what's going on in every city. Like, you're not thinking of the possibilities of being a vampire. Just because Bella and Tina were stupid don't mean I gotta be.
Now that is a very good point. I didn't even think about Beyonce.
Didn't even think about Beyonce.
I rest my case.
All right.
And sold. So
now I do have a low light.
Okay.
I do have a low light.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the movie. Go ahead.
I wrote down two. One, why is this girl screaming in the graveyard? If you know anything about me, after watching these videos, I hate a woman character that's just screaming for screaming. Girl, shut up. It's not that necessary. Cause you still went home with that man and still was like, okay, we're gonna catch some vampires. Like, shush, bring it in. Let's get some self-control. Okay. You do not need to scream bloody mercy every single time something happens.
She was traumatized.
No, it's like the people that record videos and fights and be screaming. Girl, shut up. That's not your job.
Oh, yeah.
Your job is to record and stay still.
And why are you screaming, girl? Like you knew what you're here for. Like, it's a fight.
There's nothing better than a quiet cameraman.
You know what? You know what I love about that scene? I love that she was wearing high heel boots to trek through the graveyard and dig up a grave.
The 70s was
it was very
70s through and through.
Very
true 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Through and through.
I'm gonna be cute though. I'm gonna be cute, and I respect it.
Mm-hmm. But you're not gonna find me in a graveyard. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are.
Oh no.
No.
Ever.
I don't have to
dig
visit
up a
graveyard
grave
as a vampire. Who needs that?
No.
I did also write. I didn't write this down, but since we're talking about Tina, this is what I don't understand. Because honestly, I thought she was like a vampire. That whole scene of them walking around like the facility, whatever warehouse that was, because she was walking dazed and confused, like she didn't know what was going on. So I thought she was it then. And then he turns her and is like, I want to live an eternal life with you. And I said, okay, cool. That makes sense. Until, why would you go have her lay in your coffin that you know they are looking for you in? You know they're going to kill you. See, that's niggas right there.
Yes.
That is some blanketry. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you go have the woman that you've been stalking down the whole movie go sit in the coffin when you know they're gonna kill her and she gets stabbed in the heart? And it's like, yes, that's dumb blank behavior. That's bird behavior, not bat behavior, bird behavior. Yes.
Okay.
Why he allowed that to happen and why she is a different, clearly. She just a little, yeah. But why would you, I thought you wanted to live eternal life. Why did you set her up to get killed? I'm confused.
I don't understand why he thought it would work when it didn't work for anybody else. Like, they did not turn out to be like him. They were like all moaning and asking for help. So why did you think that
is a good point.
Would be different?
That is so true. Everyone else was just screaming. Like, it was just The Walking Dead.
That is a plot hole.
It is a big plot hole. He was articulate.
Maybe it's because like, like the newborn phase, when you're a new vampire, you don't have any like control over yourself and you're just like bloodthirsty and just crazed. Maybe you have to get through that first and then you become evolved like Mama Walde.
Uh-huh.
Like Twilight knowledge.
Sure.
So
I that was my other thing I was confused about, because I was like, why did we think Tina would work? But
I don't know. Honestly, I was so enamored in the whole fight scene setting people on fire that I didn't even consider the fact that that's what was going to happen to Tina. I was just like, oh my God, like this stunt people getting paid today. I was like, people are getting paid on this day to film this scene.
Mm-hmm.
That I was just like, wow, Tina, why are you in there? What's going on? I also wrote down that Donkey Kong has entered the chat because That was the scene where he was on the little stairway thing, the little skyway, and he saw a police officer and he just threw a barrel down at him.
Oh my God, I wrote that down too.
I was like, okay.
I laughed.
We're back.
And it hit him square in the head.
Square. It was like, it took me out of the moment of seriousness. It was just like, and then you just watch it, and it's like, sir, you could do so many more things.
So many.
And you just throw a little barrel down. Okay, mm-hmm. Donkey Kong has entered the chat. Great.
Yep. That made me laugh. Well, do we have any other lowlights?
And let me look at my notes.
Danielle said she had a list of them.
Well, we talked about a lot of them, honestly. I just said the progression of the movie was weird. Didn't like that. There was a lady who was like screaming outside. She's like, a bat! Oh my God. I'm like, you're outside at night. Why are you screaming about a bat?
Again, not my favorite characteristic from a character is a screaming woman. Why? Why are you doing this?
Like, you have more things to worry about.
You're in LA.
You're in LA.
Yeah. I haven't seen a bat.
There you go.
But I don't think I'd be screaming about it.
Okay.
I don't think I'd be screaming about it because it's not, also, like, I'm not like afraid of bats. If I saw one, it'd be weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? Oh, a bat. But I'm gonna be like, oh my God, a bat! Like,
right?
What? Somebody help!
Like, don't you think that would be causing more attention to you? Like, the bat is not going to touch you if you just standing there. But no, you just have to scream. Okay.
Yeah. Extra. Okay.
Yeah,
that's really it for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
When we had started this review, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, there's no way that we're gonna get all the way to an hour.
No.
There's no way.
But you gotta have faith that if there's one thing we're gonna do, it's get off track.
Very true. But even with that, so I guess we'll just jump into the ratings.
Okay.
Okay, so what are our final ratings? How many hot combs out of 5 do you want to give it?
Well, like I said, I was bored. Yeah, I was utterly confused at a lot of parts. I would not watch this again. I would not recommend. That's just me. Initially, I gave it a 1.5. Damn. And then I was like, that's very generous. So I'm going to give it 1 hot cone because I don't think we can go below 1.
You can do a 0.5.
You can do 0.5.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I'll be nice. I'll do 0.75 hot cones.
There you go.
Cute.
That's classy.
Thank you.
Bobby.
Okay.
Bobby.
I'm not gonna lie. The way that I shit Mama Walde and Tina, it kind of elevated a little bit for me. Tina's fashion sense was supreme. Miss Girl, I was taking notes for myself. Yeah, that's all the good I have to say. So with that being said, I'm gonna give it 1 out of 5 hot combs.
Okay. All right.
Well, I will also add that some of the action sequences did catch my eye. And that was entertaining. But my rating still stands.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rate this exactly what Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, Google, and everyone else has rated it. It is a solid 3.5. It is.
Did you say 3.5?
Actually, I meant to just say 3 out of 5. But yeah. everything pretty much like rates it, and I don't usually go by like other people's ratings, but I just found it very interesting that like it was like the most accurately rated movie I've seen thus far that we've watched. A lot of things just kind of rated 50%, maybe a couple of percents higher, maybe a couple of percents lower. Yeah, I feel that. Storytelling, it was fine up until an hour. Like I said, we were doing great. And then the comb started to come down. Tina's fashion sense, yes, that was cute. I really liked the scene with the taxi driver, and then like the dude was on the phone and was like, yeah, what are you talking about? Why I gotta close the door? And then she like came out and was like, rawr. Like, I like that. I like it. They built some suspense. I like the little suspense. I think if I saw this in the 70s, I definitely would be freaked out. Obviously, I'm not, so I wasn't. But I can't give it a 1.5 because I thought this was significantly better than Shaft. And I would be lying if I gave it a 1.5. I think that's what I gave Shaft. I think it was significantly better than Shaft for it to be out of the blaxploitation era. And like I said, really, if they had just like moved the last 10 to 15 minutes to like the hour point, if this movie was like an hour, solid 4.
Yeah, much better.
Solid 4. It was just a lot of like, what's going on here? I mean, I love the vampire no picture situation. I didn't know who a lot of the black people were, the black men, because they all look the same. Okay, once we started to get to the club scenes, I was like, it's 4 black men at this table that look the same. And the only reason why I know who one of them is because he got a cape. So at that point,
it was just like, mustaches and afros.
I can't expect a lot. Yeah, I would give it what the rest of the world gives it, which is like, if I had to put it in the between, like a 3.25. I didn't think it was a bad thing. I think black people should watch this. I think they should watch it because it's our only vampire movie that we have for a really, really long time. And it's actually, don't listen to Danielle, it's actually a lot better than the stuff that even comes out nowadays. I thought it was fine. I thought for it to be the horror film, 3.5. It was a fine, yeah, I'm gonna give it the 2.5 extra. It was fine.
Me and Bree did not watch the same movie.
3.5. Well, you also watched a lot of things that apparently me and you did not watch the same of. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You don't want to become a vampire, and that's honestly not my ministry to help you with that. I'm sorry that you don't want to be whisked away by a vampire that's fine for your time. I can't help you with that. That's a
I did not
problem.
say that. I just said I asked specifically about the man in the movie. If you would be whisked away with
why
him.
You can't say that though, because there was the 70s. He looked like an attractive man for the 70s. So I'm not gonna say if he came to my door looking like that in 2022, I would say yes. But if a fine man from 2022 that was a vampire came to my door, yes, my name is Tina Bella. I don't know what else to tell you.
All oiled up and muscular and ready to grab me.
If John Boyega came to your door and was like, hey, I know you, and say you didn't know he was John Boyega, and he was like, hey, you're my wife reincarnated. I want to turn you into a vampire. I want to live the rest of the life with you. Looking at the state of the world right now, you telling me you would just be like, nope, close the door, end of the day, I'm going back to making breakfast. I would sit and have a conversation with that man. What do you want to do? What's your goals in life? What are we thinking about? Humor me.
Okay.
Bobby?
Yeah, it would be a yes for me. It'd be a yes for me. I mean, what can I say? I'm ready to live the fast life, you know.
Why not?
Live fast, go hard. That's what it's gotta be.
Come on now. Like,
I also want a small army. And you know what? Not to bring it back to Twilight, but I have to. The way that I wanted to be in their coven so bad, just so bad. Like, I wanted that family dynamic. I wanted the closeness. I craved. So now, like, I have the power to do that, and I can be the Esme. He can be the Carlisle, and I can build my own vampire children that just happen to fuck each other, and it's fine.
Now, hold on. Now, let's reel it back in a little bit. Okay, let's bring it back to 2022 a little bit. You don't need to. There's enough Black people in the world that you could just kind of pick through. Make
Bring your
vampires sit in
face.
there. We don't the incest. We don't have to bring that into our culture.
Okay, maybe that was going a little too far. Okay, that's for the white people. Okay, the Black people, maybe we don't gotta do that.
That's not our ministry. God did not make us to be incestual.
All I'm saying is they were all fine as hell. Okay, and I want a fine ass family.
Yes, you can. I gave you the list of Black names in Hollywood that you can just go turn individually, right? Your roster would be crazy.
Yes,
okay?
Jeremy Pope is also fine. People don't talk about him enough. The man from Hollywood from Pose, who's dating Blanca.
Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's not Black.
I want
though,
him.
Right?
What?
He's not Black though, right?
That is a Black man.
That was dating Blanca.
Wait, which
Blanca.
one are you talking about?
He was also in Hollywood. Jeremy Pope. No, this is a Black man. This is a fine ass Black man.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of Angel.
He wasn't dating Blanca.
Yeah, he was.
No, he was
Jeremy
dating
Pope.
He
Are
was
you talking about the one that
he was dating
in
Blanca
Hollywood?
at the beginning of season 3.
Him. I don't really remember him season 3, but yeah, I believe it because I think he played a gay man in Hollywood.
I don't necessarily think he was gay. I think he just wanted Blanca. He was just like, give me that girl.
No. I said I think he played a gay man in Hollywood.
Oh, in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I think
because remember, I think there was like that whole thing.
He was gay.
That's what gay. I think.
Yeah, I want him. Him.
Yes, Danielle, something you want to say?
What?
Huh?
Your
face said something.
Yeah. Did it?
Yes.
Oh. No.
Not her saying oh. You know who else I would be like completely fine with coming to my door?
Who?
Tyler James Williams.
Ooh.
Came to my door. First of all, I'm sorry. I know him as Noah, R.I.P. Noah from The Walking Dead. If Noah, aka, Everybody Hates Chris, if he came to my door and was like, yo, I'm a vampire. What you trying to do? I'd be like, what you trying to do?
He doesn't get the credit he deserves as far as fineness is concerned. People don't talk about him enough. And I feel like as a society, as a culture, we should.
We should.
He has aged
gracefully
to a grown man with a mustache. He is an
adult man. With like a 6.
We're about the same age, maybe.
You in LA? He's probably in LA. Go find him, Bobby.
He said on the Jimmy Kimmel show that right after the Emmys, they went back to work. So he said they locked him up in the Warner Brothers.
Tyler, also, he's 29.
Is he?
He's 29.
Perfect age.
So, perfect age. Perfect age.
That's the age right there.
He's always been cute. I will say as a child, I had a crush on Drew. But I should have had a crush on Chris.
Is he still?
I mean, Chris looks a lot different than he does. I mean, to be fair, he grew into his looks.
He grew,
but that's okay because he's fine, and that's all that matters. He was never ugly, but he just grew into his looks, and it was like,
yeah.
I love to see it. Yes, I mean, come on. There's so many fine men, so many fine Black men, even that's a little bit older than us, of our era, of our day and age, that like could easily have played like 2020 vampire Blacula person.
Giancarlo Esposito. I'm looking at you.
Is that
hold on. Giancarlo.
What's his name?
We just talked about him from School Days.
That's who he play.
Oh, you're not talking about who I think you're talking about.
Who he play?
Bobby.
He's cute. Okay. No, see, look him up because y'all are not about to play me like this because that means
I know what this man looks like right now.
Okay,
I was like, nah, she's not talking about him.
Okay, I mean,
you know what? He gonna knock on Bobby's door.
If that's the man that Bobby needs to knock on her door, I love it for you.
Okay, no, because him in Breaking Bad, he was cute in Breaking Bad.
I wouldn't trust him. He plays a villain in like everything that he's in. And
all I can think about
he's villainous.
I can only think about him in Once Upon a Time. So I can't.
He's in The Boys. He's good in The Boys.
I haven't watched it. Okay, everyone. I haven't
seen The Boys yet either.
I'm sorry.
My
I need to
humor,
watch it.
The Boys. Great time.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
3.5.
Tina
I
Bella.
forgot we were talking about a movie, to be honest.
I
Tina
guess
Bella,
that's all
me.
we have to say.
My name is Tina Bella. If you're a vampire, not a fake one, not the ones that's into cannibalism. Okay, because I know there's like a subgroup of that, and I don't want that. If you're a real vampire, you really live forever. Come see me. Tina Bella.
Yeah, so all right. That has been another episode of Hot Combs and Popcorn. Thank you all for listening. Again, I've been Bobby.
I'm Danielle.
And I'm Tina Bella.
And if you haven't already done so, please follow and subscribe to us on both YouTube and Apple Podcast. Throw us a like. Share this episode. Leave in the comments below. Have you seen Blacula? Did you get to see it when it first came out? And what are your thoughts on it? And let us know what movie or television show you would like to see us review. And as you guys know, the streetlight's about to come on, so we gotta go. We'll see you next time, same place. Bye, everybody.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
Do we have announcements?
If you would want a fine man to come to your door,
I knew she was. I knew she was gonna say
turn you into a vampire. Please let us know in the comments. Are you a Tina Bella or are you a Danielle?
Team Tina Bella.
If you value your life, leave a comment below. That's all I'm saying. Whatever.
Okay, and with that being said, we out. Bye.
Bye.